My name is Sophia Bronstein and I am Jewish. This experience was, I have no words to describe it. It was wonderful. I got to connect with so many people on the council, and I'm sure that we'll be able to work very well together in the future. And I got to see so many different things that I never got to experience and never got to see before. I got to see the beautiful mountains of New Mexico. I got to farm for the first time, and I got to feel like I was actually participating in growing food and supplying people with something to eat. I also got to work in a soup kitchen, and I thought that was wonderful. I got to see all the people and their happy faces after they got to eat. Overall, this retreat has been a waypoint in my life that I'm never going to forget. It's been really interesting getting to know different people from different religions. I kind of knew a little bit about each religion, the Hindu, Zoroastrian, and Christians, and the Buddhists, but I didn't know what the individual types of practices were. And it was wonderful. Every night we've been doing a tradition of like each person is doing their own prayer. And so like last night I did my own prayer, which was Havdalah. And it was wonderful to see like how everybody like participated in it and was very welcoming of my tradition. And I'm hoping that I've been doing the same and appreciating other people's traditions and being able to investigate how they see the world through their religion. I hope to take away great enthusiasm and knowledge from this experience. I'm hoping that I'll be able to understand more what it's like for the people who are farming, who live out here in these rural communities, and how they also need to have a support system, and to also understand like we need to build bonds with other religions. We can't just separate ourselves, because the world can only work together if everyone actually does work together. The world needs everyone to participate to like help the earth and to join together in traditions regardless of like how we look or what our religion is or even how we see the world. It makes the world much more interesting and allows us to have so many more ideas. So I'm hoping that from this whole experience, I can take away many ideas and put them into play in San Jose and hopefully build like a tighter-knit community from this experience.
I'm Hanako Braze and I'm Shinyon Buddhist. We've gone to a Tibetan Buddhist monastery and also a Zen Buddhist monastery. And we've also like done, listened to native like tribal music, and everything was it's just very touching to hear like different ways that people connect to the earth and the world and each other. Well, it makes me realize how much of like what we can do ourselves, because it gives me an idea of like there's so many things like projects out there that maybe I can help other people with, and like maybe I can volunteer at like a community farm or something to help the future generations, because our world, there are a lot of problems in our world, but through like religion and just staying in touch with earth, that we can make a big change.
I'm Kari Warford and I'm a Shinyon Buddhist. I think it's a great experience because it's not every day that you get to experience another religion beside from yours so openly and welcomingly. And it was really nice to see other people who have a common goal as us, to take a step towards world peace by embracing one of our biggest differences, which is religion. I was really hit when we went to go visit the river, the Rio Grande River, and the moment when they were singing, Pat and Lila, when they were singing their prayer, I felt so grateful to be there. And when they said welcome, bringing their ancestors, my tears started flowing through my eyes. And it wasn't me that was crying. It almost felt as if ancestors were crying through me, because it wasn't me that was crying. It was another force. I'm not very familiar with other religions besides the Shinyon Buddhism. And so it really helped me by understanding in both ways how interacting with other people and understanding each other would really help world peace, because some people just don't take the time to understand each other. And that's how conflict and war starts almost. I think this really helped me open up some doors and open up my eyes. And so I feel that I can be more understanding with everybody, and maybe if I take the first step of being kind and compassionate and understanding with other people, maybe other people can follow that, and maybe eventually we can see a world where there is no discrimination or conflict because we're different.
My name's Yasmin, and I am Zoroastrian. I had a lot of fun. I really like connecting with like Mother Earth and things like that. We've been talking to a lot of people from the Navajo traditions, and it's been really cool to see their faith. And we also visited like Buddhist temples, and it's cool to see their faith. And we've been to a Catholic church, and just like going to all these faiths and talking to other people at different faiths, and then realizing we have so many similarities. It's kind of crazy that there's so much conflict over religion, when if you really go into philosophy of each faith, they're so similar. They all have the same core beliefs of like love and peace and justice. And I think that's why we're doing this, to find those similarities. I think that's the importance of interfaith. I really liked working on farms, getting like dirty and really working hard, because it kind of gives you a feeling of satisfaction. And I really enjoyed going to Upaya, which is one of the Buddhist monasteries. That was an enlightening, like just learning about the mind and the body and the breath and the importance of it. So. Just being able to immerse in this new culture, I hope to go back and like show others like how many different beautiful cultures and faiths are out there. But when it comes to our work of what this youth group is going to do, I hope that we can take we can find the similarities through this trip, and through all this bonding, we can realize what similarities we have and use that to bond with all the faiths in our community, because faith is so important to so many people. And so if you really connect with them through their faiths, you can connect with them on different levels. So I guess that's what I'm trying to hope to learn, to connect with other faiths through my own faith.
My name is Shada, and I'm Zoroastrian. One of the main highlights of this teen immersion trip for me has been meeting all these new people from the same areas I live in, but different religions, cultures, beliefs. And I've got a chance to meet other people that are native to this area, and hearing their stories and hearing the way that they interact with the Mother Earth and how they really respect it has really inspired me. On this trip, I've talked to many different people of different religious traditions, and it's helped me realize that we all have come together for one common goal, which is peace and a better environment for other people and for ourselves. So I think that talking to other religions helps me realize that we don't, even though we may practice different religions, believe in a different God, or have a different holy book, these barriers are not able to stop us. We can come together. There is hope to come together and bring peace to our world. I really hope to take away from this being more grateful for our Mother Earth, being more appreciative of all the trees and the nature. And I also hope during monthly meetings as a group that we can come together and help improve the daily life of the workers in our day, because they're not being treated as they should.
My name's Atra, and I'm Zoroastrian. So we went to a Buddhist temple or a Buddhist monastery, and we learned about how to meditate, how to feel alive, and how to breathe and appreciate nature. I think going to the Buddhist monastery, it definitely made me like appreciate like breathing and living, and it made me like think like, am I actually like alive? Like, what can I do to make me feel 100% alive?
I'm Rachel, and I'm Jewish. We shared Havdalah, which is the prayer that we do every Saturday night to mark the ending of Shabbat. And we all made spice bags, and then we all went outside and we waited for the 3 stars to come out. And then we lit the candles and did the Havdalah prayers.
My name is Savannah Sherrod, and I'm Methodist. It kind of opens my eyes to see just different things and just what different people believe in, and it made my faith stronger, and it just made me realize how much my religion means to me. Say the purpose of it was to get to know other people, and just in the short amount of time, even on the first day we met, it felt like we were together for weeks. It was to meet new people and learn about different religions and to just have a great time exploring a new place.
I'm Viraj, and I'm Hindu. I mean, for me, this trip was amazing. It was life-changing. And this trip, to me, was about bonding with people that are not from my faith, people that, I can establish relationships with despite cultural barriers, despite things that the world may see as things that set us apart. As religion causes war and conflict all over the world, we've seen it here as it's as long as we can respect each other and, you know, have an open mind, it's fine. And I mean, we bonded really well, and it was about establishing interfaith dialogue to come to compromises between like ideas and concepts in each of our faiths, and it was awesome. I believe that we have to have faith, and crises like poverty, hunger, global warming, things like that, they may seem scientifically like there's no way to, scientifically and economically, there's no way to, I mean, fix these problems, but idealism is the signature of the youth, and I feel if we bring in some idealistic ideas into the future, that some of them will become realistic and some of them will become world-changing. And I definitely believe that we can change the world for the better.